Hey guys, it's Jen from catascrapdesigns. I'm here today just to share with you some of my Etsy Christmas journals and items that I just want to remind you that are in my store in case you are interested. So I'm just going to show a couple of things. We have journals, we have little mini packs, then we have plain small journals. So I'm just going to go through these really quick. I don't want this to be too long of a journal. So I'm going to push some of these to the side. Let's do this. I'm going to do the smaller ones first. So these here are just, I have 2 each of these tiny little journals, and you'll be able to see the size. If you go into my Etsy shop, you'll be able to see the sizes and everything, and they're pretty much just blank journals, just with Christmas scrap paper on the front, they're like scrappy pads pretty much. This is an index card. We have coffee dyed papers in them, colored papers in them, journal, just all different types. So just wanted to go through this really quick, just to kind of show you. It's something good to keep in your purse. If you're going Christmas shopping, I do have 2 of them available. So you can find those in my Etsy shop. I have a larger version of those that have, you know, all different kinds of papers, music sheet, packaging, card, scrapbook paper. We have a greeting card, paper bag where you could put your own stuff in here. We have one here with a pocket. Same thing on the other side. The egg coloring paper, coffee dyed music. And this is just another good thing to hold in your purse, to write down ideas and, you know, Christmas gifts and things of that nature. It's just a bigger size of these smaller books. And all the sizes will be in my Etsy shop if you're interested. Then I have 2 of these. So I'm just going to show you one. And basically it is a paper bag with a pocket. It's got the pocket is cardstock here. It's got some tags that are backed, so they're pretty thick, with fabric toppers. There's one. Here's another. This one says journal, that says naughty or nice, that says magical. This is scrapbook paper, that's scrapbook paper. They're all scrapbook paper, I believe. And then it's cold outside. And like I said, these are all backed, so you could journal on the other side. Different size tags. This one matches here. I'm just going to put these back in here for now. And then inside the paper bag, we have a little journal. And it is, again, it's a plain journal. It's not embellished. It's got different size papers, different kinds of papers, scrapbook papers, coffee dyed papers, short, long. And again, you can find the dimensions and sizes in my Etsy shop underneath the listing. And I will, my Etsy shop is linked in my, will be linked below, and I will try to find the listing for each of these and link them below as well. These have curved corners. This is a nice sturdy cardstock, and this is just stored in this paper bag. And I do have 2 of these. And I just clip them with this tiny little clothespin. So do have 2 of these. Then I have a ring bound journal. It is a little golden book. All the pages from the little golden book are here. This little golden book is copyrighted 1977. It's The Animals Christmas Eve. So it is a 2 ring bound. It's got coffee dyed paper and it's got fabric tabs. We have fold outs. This is children's paper. We have scrapbook paper. We do have some pockets here with little tickets. That we have this that opens up just for extra writing space. This is part of the book. This is the Easter egg color paper. We have cards for extra journaling space, coffee dyed ledger paper that opens up. We have graph paper with, again, we have a bunch of different tabs on here. This is fabric. This is scrapbook paper with some lace on the edge. We have a pocket over here that's just got a couple of different tags. This here is from the book. We have this here from an Vintage Ideals magazine, To Listen for the Angel Chants, and it's the whole page, so it's just folded in. We have graph paper here that's been coffee dyed, that folds out. This is avocado dyed paper. The other side, we have another pocket with a couple of tags that have been backed with avocado dyed paper. We don't have any tag toppers on the top, so you could put what you'd like. Going through this a little bit quick. This is part of the journal as well. This is just a sheet music that's folded. We have just cardstock here. And we did a little punch on the side with snowflakes. We have a pocket here with a couple of tags. This is from a cookbook, a vintage cookbook. We have another avocado dyed paper. This is from the book as well. This here is scrapbook paper. We have more children's paper here that opens up. This, again, is from a Vintage Ideals magazine. So I have that folded in here. We have a piece of deli paper. We have another piece of scrapbook paper that we did the edging here from one of the Martha Stewart, I believe, punches. Coffee dyed paper with some fabric ruffles. We have scrapbook paper here. On the other side, we have a little booklet. It's a scrappy pad with just some elves on the front, made of file folder. This is from the book as well. All of the pages from the book are in here. Ledger paper. We have a big pocket here with a large tag that's been stamped. We have a postcard, and all of these have been sewn around, and a picture of Santa that's been printed on sheet music. So these are all journaling spots, and they've all been backed. This has been sewed around. Coffee dyed paper here, scrapbook paper here, part of the book. We have an envelope here. Inside the envelope, we have, again, a couple of journal spots that have been backed with writing paper. They've been sewn all around. They've been printed out with Santa on the front of them. They're in here. You could also stick more stuff in here as well. Here's another different type of ledger paper that's been folded out that gives you plenty of writing space. Here is another piece of scrapbook paper with some lace on the ends. This is a jumbo card, playing card that we have here. Coffee dyed paper, more ledger paper, again from the book. More avocado dyed paper. We have more scrapbook paper that we did some edging on with the punch. Here is another page from the Ideals magazine to a Christmas tree, and it's got a little poem there. And on the other side, it's got some more. It shows people out there in the snow shopping, and this is a vintage page. We have, this is from an old game. It's a scorecard. I forget which game it's from. I think it has something to do with Abraham Lincoln. Really not sure. This is from the book. This is another ledger paper from a different book. More coffee dyed paper. We have another pocket here that has a large tag that's been stamped with Santa. And then we have a journaling card that's been backed, and this is like glitter, and it's been sewn around. And then we have another little scrappy book in here with a couple of pages of different kinds of paper. We have coffee dyed paper here. This is from the book. Scrapbook paper. More scrapbook paper with some lace, which sticks out of the book. We have some dyed paper here. And we have a flip up here where you could journal. Should have left that open, but I didn't at the time. But I did do a couple of pages, so it's not just the one flip up. So there's plenty of writing space, hidden journal space there. Then we have another pocket. Again, this is backed with avocado dyed paper, and it's stitched around. And it has a scrappy pad in here with just a bunch of different scraps that we use from the journal, creating the journal in this pocket. This is from the book. This is coffee dyed paper. More scrapbook paper with some fabric ruffle sewn. Coffee dyed paper. We have another tag here. Let's see what's in this one. So we have two journal cards. This is sheet music with Santa printed on it. This is printed from laser, I could tell. It's backed with writing paper, and it is stitched around. Then we have this one again, rounded corners, and this is glitter snowman, and this has been sewn as well. Then we have this little book that has it's a scrappy pad with different size papers and different types of papers. Then we have some more coffee dyed paper. And we have our final page from the book. It's our last page. And the end of the book, the end of the journal. So on the ring bound, there is fabric. We have some fabric sticking out at the top, and we have it sticking out on the sides. So this is in my store as well. We have this one here, which is from a Reader's Digest. It is a single signature. It was covered with fabric here, just some poinsettias and then some lace over here. Inside we have a library card. This is made out of file folder. Then we just have the card here. I left the back open as well to use as a pocket. Let's try to get this back in. It's a tag that's been backed with colored paper. It's been sewn. It's just a journal card. We have vellum paper here. This is some sheet music here, and I believe this comes from a Christmas book. We have some fabric ruffle down on a avocado dyed paper. On the other side, we have a belly band with a Christmas postcard that can be used as a journal card. The belly band is made with fabric and paper stamped. That's sewn on. We have a paper clip here with some fabric of gingerbread cookies holding to, this is a Christmas card. This is a plain card with Santa on it. Just gonna leave that there. On coffee dyed paper, we have some ledger paper here with a fabric tab that's been sewn on. We have more avocado dyed paper here with lace. Then on the other side of this, we have we have this tag that's been backed with coffee dyed paper and sewn, and it's behind here, this tuck spot. And then behind this tuck spot, we just have an envelope, and in this envelope is nothing. You can put whatever you want, and it's just in there like that. Then on the other side, we have a tuck spot here. This is a cluster. It says believe. We have a postcard here. It's a Christmas postcard that you could use as a journaling card. So we tucked it there. On the other side here, we have another cluster. It says 25th, as in December 25th, with another envelope that you could put whatever you want in here. Then we have vellum grid paper with a fabric tab that's been sewn on. We have another coffee dyed paper that has some crocheted, looks like lace, but it's crocheted, and that's been sewn on. We have a different type of ledger here with fabric that's been stitched on. We have another pocket here with a bunch of things in it. Let's see here. So we have a large tag that's been backed with coffee dyed paper. And we have a tuck spot here, and we have a pocket here. So this is just a clothing tag. These are some coffee dyed tickets. These are Tim Holtz tickets. They're stamped. And I'll just leave those right there. And on the edge of this, we have lace. On the other side, we have another pocket. I think it's two. I did two. So there's a pocket here with this large tag that is backed with coffee dyed paper and sewn all around. We have two smaller tags that are in this pocket here. More grid paper with a fabric tab. Avocado dyed paper with that, it's like crocheted, or it's not a lace, but it's like a crochet. And then over here we have a flip up with, I want to say, is there a couple pages in here? Or did we tie those down? Did they get stuck? I guess we glued them down. So we just have some rickrack here. These are two pockets. So this is a journaling card. It's sewn and it's backed with coffee dyed paper. And we have it here. And then we have another one here that's backed and sewn. And we just stuck it in the other pocket. This here is from an old Ideals magazine. It is the middle of the signature, The Sparkle of Christmas. And then over here we have another belly band that was made with fabric and paper and stamped tickets and numbers. And then it's been sewn all around. You see laces and fabrics. And then we have another postcard that we put in here that you could use to journal on the back. Grid paper, fabric, another pocket, it's a double pocket. So this one has a journaling card that's been backed with coffee dyed paper and it's been sewn around. We have a smaller one that's been backed again with coffee dyed paper and it's been sewn around in those pockets. And then over here we have another type of ledger paper with which we made a pocket because this was a big paper. Christmas greetings. It's a journal card backed with coffee dyed paper. And we also have a fabric tab here. Looks like it's a polar bear. And then over here, let's see, does this open? Yes, it does. This is washi. It says Merry Christmas. And then we have some silver rickrack here with a pocket that says a very happy Christmas. And it's a journal card that's been sewn, and it's got coffee dyed paper on the back of that. Over here we have another cluster that says naughty or nice, and we do have a little journaling card that's been back with coffee dyed paper, and it's also been sewn all around. And then we have that vellum grid paper, the coffee dyed paper with the crochet. Over here we have, let's see, oh, we have a pull-out. So it's been sewn. It looks like it's 3 different pieces. The way you could journal on it. It's got a little tab that says Jingle Bells, and you could journal on these 2 pages here as well. So it opens here, opens like that. On avocado dyed paper, the other side of the ledger paper with a fabric tab, coffee dyed paper with some lace that sticks out. We have another cluster that's used as a tuck spot with 2 different smaller journal cards that are both backed and sewn. We have more avocado dyed paper here with lace. We have sheet music here, and then the vellum of the other side here. We have fabric in the middle of this. This is a Reader's Digest small book, so it's, like I said, it's a single signature. And then we have a pocket on the side with just 2 tags that were stamped. 'Tis the Season, Jolly Saint Nick. It's made out of, I believe, file folder, and it's been coffee dyed. We didn't put any tag toppers, so you could do what you want with that. And this pocket's been glued on. This is just the lace and the fabric that we used for this one. And it's just a 3-pin foot hole stitch. We also have this one here, Wishing You a Merry Christmas. It is a single signature. It's a soft covered with fabric. Inside here, there's no pocket, but this is kind of like a burlap. We have, this is vellum right here. This here, Silent Night, Holy Night, comes from Vintage Ideals magazine. We have some avocado dyed paper with some fabric tabs. And it looks like we have a tuck spot that's been clustered, ho ho ho, with a Santa journal card that's been backed with coffee dyed paper and sewn. Over here, it looks like we just have a paper clip holding an envelope. Let's see. We have in here just a couple of Christmas little journal cards that have been backed. They're pretty thick, so they may have been backed with file folder, and just a paper clip with a bead on there. Ledger paper, and this book has different size papers, different lengths. We have a lot of fabric tabs, sheet music. This is also Work Can Be Fun 1921. This is from, I believe, the Ideals magazine. We have a fabric cluster here, avocado dyed paper with a cluster that says Santa, and a postcard that's been backed. It's pretty thick, so I think it's been sewn around, and I believe it's a file folder. We have a book page here from a wine book. And then over here, we just have a flip up. 2 flip ups. One is Santa journaling card that's been sewn around. The other one is an avocado dyed large index card. And then your wine book. This is mulberry paper. This is a Things to Do coffee dyed paper. This is also from an Ideals vintage magazine, The Holy and the Joy. This is coffee dyed paper, and it's got a paper clip with the green bead at the top, fabric tab on the side with 2, one's a playing card, one's a game card, Christmas that we put up here. I'm going to try to put back. Okay. Over here is deli paper. This is also from a Vintage Ideals magazine. Santa's Coming. Norman Rockwell paper poster. We have I believe this is a quote book. This is avocado dyed paper with an envelope. This being held by a vintage paper clip with a bead on it. Another ledger sheet with a tab. This is scrapbook paper. This is the middle of the signature. So these both have pockets. In this pocket, we have a journal card that's been backed and sewn with Santa. This is a very large tag that's been stamped with Santa. Nothing on the back. You could stick more in these pockets. This pocket, we have a stamped Santa. And we also have a journaling card that's been sewn and backed as well. So here's the other side. Ledger paper, avocado dyed paper, quote book page, the other part of the Norman Rockwell, which came from the Ideals magazine, because here's the other sheet of that. This is your deli paper. This here is a pocket that has a little journaling card. It says a Happy New Year. It's been backed and it's sewn. It's got some rickrack here. Does this open? I believe it does. Yeah, so you could do some secret journaling right here. We have another tuck spot here, which has been sewn. And we have a Santa journaling card that's been backed with coffee dyed paper and sewn. It's stuck in there. This comes from the Ideals magazine. Coffee dyed paper. This is from the to-do page. The other part of the mulberry paper. The other part of the wine book. We have another fabric tab here with a button. Another, let's see, what is this? I don't think this is an envelope. I mean, it is an envelope. I don't think it's a regular envelope. It's just a fold down to journal. That was being held on by this paper clip with the green bead. This is from the Ideals magazine. Just a couple of recipes from that. Sheet music. We have, again, ledger paper. This opens up. We have a fabric cluster here. We have a fabric flip up here. So it just basically, like I sewed here, and I sewed here, so it kind of all flips up together. But you could do that. We have another journaling card that's been backed and sewn. For more writing space. This has been sewn down the page with decorative sewing. We have a fabric tab here. This is on the other side of the Vintage Ideals magazine. And then this is just vellum, so you can see through that. And then again, we have like that burlap on the back. So this is a soft cover. There's a piece of cardstock in between, but we have the fabric on both sides. So this is the other journal that's for sale. Then we have another ring bound. It's Christmas cheer. We have some fabric that's been sewn on here with beads. It's a 3 ring bound. This is a Prima chipboard. when I sewed some Christmas paper on the front. We have Christmas cheer here with some lace. Inside we have a pocket. This is from an Ideals magazine. Inside this pocket, this is a lace pocket. We have 2 playing cards that have been altered. These are Coca-Cola cards with Santa on them. Then this is from an Ideals magazine as well, with some lace sticking out. Christmas is coming. We have, this is a paper clip. It's got just fabric and a button on coffee dyed paper. You could add to this, you could take away from this. Coffee dyed music paper. These are all different size papers, different colors. This is an envelope held on, not an envelope, it looks like an envelope, but it opens up to writing space. Coffee dyed scrapbook paper, we have that there. Celebrating Christmas, this is scrapbook paper. We have a pocket on the side with some birds. This is a recipe card, and I just stapled on some ribbon. So you can, did I leave that open? I did. So you have 2 spots here. I didn't put anything back there, but we have one here and then we have one behind to use as a pocket. This is a Christmas card. Christmas is a time of warm remembrance. It's got a poinsettia on it. This here is a hidden paper clip. It just says believe. Oops, on the other side it says blessed. Coffee dyed paper. We have another paper clip with some fabric and a button. The magic tree. This is from a Vintage Ideals magazine. So is this. And we have a pocket here. We made a pocket out of it with just, this is from the Ideals magazine as well. So I think I just wanted to keep this in here as the poem. Put a little lace on the top here, sewed it on. We have a little belly band over here that was made out of fabric and paper. Looks like some matte paper. It was sewn on, and this is just a piece of paper that says destination, who I traveled with, things like that. That's tucked in here. Another belly band made out of lace. That has just another scrappy pad. It's been embossed with the Christmas tree and inked, and then just scrappy paper inside. And there are videos of all of these that you can check out on my channel. Here's a page that says what to wear. It's been coffee dyed, folds out. This is another tuck spot that just has a bookmark that's stuck here on this, the fabric ruffle. This is a bookmark as well, so we just put this here. This is from the Ideals magazine. Over here, this is from the Ideals magazine as well. It's just an acknowledgement. It's giving you information and the date, copyright 1940. These are just 2 tickets. These are 3 envelopes that are just kind of glued together with some lace at the bottom, just to use as a tuck spot. Lace over here on some scrapbook paper. More coffee dyed paper here. Again, this is from the Ideals magazine. I folded this up to make a pocket. Trying to leave this to where you can fold it down. You could open this up and see the whole poem. A tag that says under the mistletoe. It's been sewn and backed. Gonna leave that there. I see. That was on the other side. This is a paper clip, fabric paper clip, and you'll see it on the other side. Let me put it on the other side. It says Joy. How did I have this? No, I had it this way. This is just a envelope, 2 sides openings. This is like a file folder, and on the front it just has a Christmas around the world. It's been sewn around. A Christmas story on the back here. This has been copy dyed. You could journal over here, and here, and here. And then over here is just a tag that's been embossed. More copy dyed paper here. And then you have your atlas paper here. This opens up. You can put your pictures there. Copy dyed paper. This is supposed to be in here. So this is a tuck spot. This is from the Ideals magazine. This is a paper clip. So the joy of giving. So if you open it up, you got your poem there. A Christmas message. It's all down here. It's got fabric over here. Actually, this is... So you got 2 spots. You got your spot here, and you have a spot here if you're going to use this paper clip, which says Holiday Notes, and it's a hidden paper clip. The other side said Holidays. You have your Magic of Christmas, little poem there. More copy dyed paper. We have a Christmas card. This is from Prima. It's an acetate, just lined acetate. Copy dyed paper. This is from the Ideals magazine. Copy dyed paper. This is from the Ideals magazine as well. It's a pocket, and it just has a, it looks like a postcard to me. I'd use it as a recipe card. I put some fabric at the end of that. Again, from Ideals magazine. Little poem here. And then this is from the Ideals magazine. You have, do we have 2 here? No, we only did 1. Okay. Here's a pocket with a journal card. Jolly Old Santa Claus. It's been backed and sewn. And then this is from the Ideals magazine as well. It has another fabric paper clip here. And this is the end of the book. And this is from the Ideals magazine. It's been all sewn onto this chipboard, which is a Prima chipboard. And the angels here on the back. So we have the gold beads matching the angels. And this is called Christmas Cheer. And you can find this in my Etsy shop. Then we have the little golden Christmas elf. So we have a lot of fabric. It's a 3-ring binder. We have the page protectors on the corners. All of the pages that come with this book are in here. This is a newer book. It's 1987. We have just a clothing tag in this paper, fabric paper clip, copy dyed paper, a piece of lined paper with just a fabric ruffle. We have a pocket here made out of scrapbook paper that has some papers in here, receipts, what to wear, journaling paper, and it also has this. This is from Prima, memory. Here, that's been sewn. This is also from a vintage Ideals magazine with a bunch of different little quotes. Fabric tab, This is from the book. We have a belly band here in fabric with just a tag. Within this tag is kind of like a pocket that just gives you some coffee dyed paper to extra journaling space on here, is what this is. And that is what is here. And you can fit more stuff behind there. We have some ledger paper. This is scrapbook paper that opens out for writing space. This is from an Ideals magazine. Here's more scrapbook paper with fabric lace on the side, so that does stick out of the book. This is from the book. We have the two Christmas cards, playing card and game card. And that is what held with a paper clip with fabric on top of it. We have another ledger sheet with fabric. This is actually not a ledger sheet, it's a ledger index card. This is from the Ideals magazine, and I cut the whole page. It opens up like that, solid way. It's got sheet music. It's got a tab over here, so you can pull it out either way. We have scrapbook paper that has two tags. They have not been backed, and we didn't put tag toppers on those. This is from the Ideals magazine. You can unclip this and read the whole poem. Christmas list. This is from the book, the original book. We have a little fabric flip here. That's sewn on the top. This is a paper clip. Graph paper, it opens up. You can write in there, you can write on here, and you can write on here. And it's just closed with this paper clip. In the other side of the paper clip, we got some tickets. Christmas tickets. Then on this page, it's scrapbook paper, and we have scrapbook tag. And this looks like just a piece of paper that you could write on. Keep some notes, which has been sewn. Some more coffee dyed paper. This is more scrapbook paper. This is from the book. This is just a tag held on by a paper clip with fabric. We have another journal page, scrapbook paper, trying not to peek, 1929. This is from, I believe, an Ideals magazine. This is from the book. This is just an envelope being held by a paper clip on handmade paper. It's pretty thick. This is just egg coloring paper with fabric ruffle. More scrapbook paper with a tag. And just scrapbook paper that you can open and leave notes on. More journaling spaces. This is a side tuck with just a scrappy pad from the scraps used from the book with some fabric on top. And we just tuck that in here. This is the middle of the book. This is an envelope with two openings. So we have two tags, Christmas tags that we put in here. They're not backed or sewn. And same thing on the other side. Not backed or sewn. So writing space. Still writing space. This is from the book. Here is another Christmas card. This is a tag that's just being held on by a paper clip with fabric. We have more grid paper, copy dyed. We have more scrapbook paper, stamped Santa onto cardstock, held on with the paper clip with some fabric. This seems to be like a card type of thing. It's been folded, so you have a lot of writing space in here or to put your photos. Coffee dyed paper. This comes from the book. This is coffee dyed paper with lines. We do have an envelope here. Inside the envelope, we just have another scrappy pad. Fabric on the top, it's been sewn. And then we have just scrapbook paper that's been folded so you could write in journal. We have another Santa cardstock tag with fabric that's being held on by a vintage paper clip and fabric on avocado dyed paper. We have more scrapbook paper with a tag there. More egg coloring paper. This is from the book. Scrapbook paper. This is from the book. Avocado dyed paper. This is another tag being held on by a paper clip. Line paper. Scrapbook paper with lace. This is from the book. Scrapbook paper. This is more ledger paper, and it opens up to give you a lot more room. This is more Christmas scrapbook paper. Room to journal over here. This is from the book. Coming to the end here. This is the last page. This is scrapbook paper. And you could journal on the back of this. And this is, we have your corners on the back here. And then this is the back of the book. And like I said, it's got fabric everywhere. Top, sides, sticking out. The littlest Christmas elf, little golden book. So we have this as well in my store. Then we have this one here. This is the last one. This is a 3 signature elf. I think it's an elf book. I covered the signatures here with paper, cheesecloth, buttons. We have fabric on the front. We have a little elf on the front. You could tie this if you want. These have beads. Eyelets here. This has all been sewn. It's a soft fabric cover. On the inside, we have a index card that's been avocado dyed, and basically this is okay. So this is for anybody who believes in on the elf on the shelf. Basically, it is the Elf on the Shelf book. Just telling you I'm back. I've missed you this year. This is good for a little kid if you want to keep memories and photos and mementos of your child. We have a fabric flip here. This is part of the book, the Elf on the Shelf book. Naughty or nice. We have a little tuck spot here with coffee dyed paper. This is just a journaling card that says you made the naughty list with a coffee dyed index card. This is children's paper. This is from a children's coloring book. This is from the Elf on the Shelf book. We have some fabric tabs with bells. This is from a Vintage Ideals magazine. This is another tuck spot that says, this notice is issued from the desk of Santa, official notice, naughty or nice. So you could check that off and you could use that. It's on a coffee dyed index card, and it's in a tuck spot here. This is from the book as well. We have a lot of tabs, fabric tabs. This is from a child's writing pad. This is also from the book. This is from the book here. And it says, I can't speak to you. So it says Santa Claus. All of us elves have to follow his laws. Little elf there. Fabric on the side, again with bells. Underneath this tuck spot, we have an altered playing card. It's a Coca-Cola card with Santa. We have that stuck under there. More children's writing. We have a side tuck here. This is from the book, the Elf on the Shelf book. But we have some lace here to do a side tuck with an altered playing card, another Coca-Cola card, a different picture. This is from the book, coffee dyed paper. This is from the Ideals magazine. This is also from the Elf on the Shelf book, as well as this. This is just a coloring page from a kid's coloring book, a kid's writing pad. We have another paper clip here, hidden paper clip. It's hidden on the front, not hidden on the back. This is from the Elf on the Shelf, Santa. Here we have just a vintage doily. I stamped on it the spirit of the season. This is from the Elf on the Shelf. This here is a tuck spot. Ho, ho, ho. Just fabric, bold pin, and bead. From the book. This is a journaling card that's in this tuck spot. This is like a belly band and on the side, or a tuck spot, but this is from a scorecard, vintage game. I just stuck that in there. This is from, we're already on the second signature. Sorry, I didn't even let you know that. Okay, so the second signature starts here. Then we have, this is from an Ideals magazine. This is from the Elf on the Shelf book. Again, kids tablet. Elf on the Shelf book. Elf coloring page. Then over here we have a paper clip. It says destination. It's just a cluster. It's a hidden paper clip on the back. It's just got envelopes. It says Winter Wonderland. And we just have it stuck here. You could put it anywhere. Actually, let's see, I'm going to put it here. Put it here, it's going to stick out. That's why I had it here. Okay. Because this page opens up. This is from the Elf on the Shelf book. It's the middle of the signature. It's got pockets. I only have an airmail journaling card in here. This has all been sewn. This is from the Elf on the Shelf book. This is scrapbook paper. That opens up. And you could journal all here. This is the other part of the Elf on the Shelf. The Elf coloring book, sorry. This is from the book. This just has a lace fabric slip. This is from a kid's writing tablet. We have a bunch of elves from the Elf on the Shelf book. This here is from an Ideals magazine. This is just a colored paper with a cluster on the side that says Let It Snow. This is also from the book with a cluster, and you could use this as a tuck spot, the spirit of the season. Here's just another flip lace, coffee dyed paper, a tuck spot on the other side. This is a vintage card, very old. This is from the book. We have a tuck spot here if you want to use it. There's nothing under there now. Then we go to the third signature. This is from an Ideals magazine. And you can open it up. use this as a text spot. How else could he know? Could read that. You have a poem here you can read. This is just a piece of packaging paper that gives you journaling space. On the other side, we have a tuck spot here, tickets stapled here onto a coffee dyed index card. This is from the book. Coloring paper. This is from the Ideals magazine. I know I'm trying to go through this quick. I'm taking a long time. Just wanted you guys to see what I do still have in my store for Christmas stuff. Christmas is coming. Are You Sleeping? Some music, sheet music. We have a paper clip over here that's holding You Made the Nice list on a green large index card. On the other side, it just says our favorite family traditions. December 25th, Santa. We have a flip up here where you could do some journaling here with just a pocket here of 2 plain tags. And then this is the middle of the signature here. Coffee dyed paper, the other part of the sheet music, kids from the book, some lace here on the side, some lined paper. This opens up, it's a paper clip. It's got a little poem down here. The 3 envelopes on the paper clip here. It opens up, an old tattered stocking, a little poem there. This is from the Ideals magazine. Your children's tablet. Here is another flip up. This has a couple of pages in it where you can do some secret journaling. And we just have a plain tag in here. This is an elf from the book with a little fabric tab. Over here, again, this is from the book. I believe in miracles. You could use this as a tuck spot. This is another flip that opens up to multiple pages where you can do multiple hiding spot journaling. And then we have another card that pretty much says, these last few weeks have been so fun. Just pretty much goes through if you're doing the elf on the shelf, and you could leave this for your child on his bed while he sleeps. And then we have this fabric flip right there. Writing space here. This is from the Ideals magazine book. And then the back here is just like a canvas. This is like a canvas as well. It's been coffee dyed. That's why it's wrinkled and frayed, but it's been sewed on. This plaid. Again, we have both of these here that you can tie together if you want. I just have them open for now. So this is the other book that is in my store. So I just wanted to show you guys some of the things that are left. If you are interested, go take a look. The link to my store is down there. And if you have any questions, comments, anything, let me know. I am here. And we have something for everybody here. So go take a look. And I appreciate you guys watching this very quick video. I know I went through it pretty fast, but it is appreciated. So I will see you guys in my next video. Thanks and have a great day. Bye.